Hey guys, this is day 39 or 40, I don't know. Um, First of all, I want to apologize that I didn't do a a video yesterday. Um, I mean, there's really no excuse. I mean, I could have just perfectly have like gone and done it, but it's kind of the topic I'm gonna talk about today, and it's um the testing of your faith. As hold on, maybe I should have like had the verse right out the start, but I guess it's just okay. It's in James, yes, but it is. That was like James 1:13. Hold on. Nope, that is no. Mm, okay, my bad. It wasn't 1:13. It's 1:3. I mean, I kind of got the numbers right, but basically, I'm gonna start on verse what? Yeah, 2. And it says, "Count it all joy, my brothers, when you meet trials of various kinds. For you know that the testing of your faith produces steadfastness. And let steadfastness have its full effect, that you may be perfect and complete, lacking in nothing." And yes, I went through this really like so many times this past summer. But when I noticed that these that this couple like the this last couple days that I felt like it was coming back, I thought I thought that I did something wrong. I thought that God was teaching me the same lesson, and after living in that like cycle of God uh teaching me lessons over and over and over again, I thought again that I was doing something wrong, that I wasn't doing something. And a mix between that and, just life, how life, just life in general. Um, yes, I got uh, pissed at the Lord. I was like really mad, and basically I threw a tantrum, sure. I was mad because I thought that that the Lord didn't want me to succeed. That He was putting me again through these situations in which I required a lot of patience and just fruits of the spirit. And I thought again that the Lord was just putting me through this for no reason. Because again, I thought that I was strong enough, that I was like, I don't need this. Why? I already went through this. Why are you putting me through this again? But again, how could I have said that? You know, how could I have, questioned the literal creator? But yeah, just the heat of the moment, the thoughts that cloud the mind, all the frustrations that why are you not seeing progress, or just life just like pushing down on you. It's really not the best feeling. And yes, between that and excessive, or not much of an excess, but well, yeah, excessive distractions. For example, doom scrolling, whatever. No, it's not a sin, but it certainly took precious time that I could have been using doing literally anything else that was actually productive. And because of that, just mix of those three things, I got mad at the Lord. I was just questioning everything, everyone, just returning to comparing myself with everyone when, again, I explained that we, the Lord designed us to be unique, to be one, like, to be the only one of our kind, our exact kind that will ever exist. So why would his plan for everyone else would be like, why would in that case be any different? So yes, God does have a specific plan for every person. No, like, they're not the same, and there won't ever be, it will never be the same. So yes, I was starting to compare myself with others. Why is he or she in this position and I am still stuck here? Or just just comparing myself with in earthly situations or matters, I guess. And I sort of stopped. For once, I didn't do this yesterday. Then I didn't I forgot, for between forgot and didn't want to pray at night, like before going to sleep. Um, then in the morning I didn't do like the full, not to say routine in the sense of checklist, but routine, like like this. I don't know, like the full thing that I do in in the morning when I'm praying to the Lord. I didn't. I don't know. I just spent like what 30 seconds praying when I clearly had way much time. And again, I just started spending way too much time on my phone. Just doom scrolling, and I forgot. Uh, this is funny because it came from like my mouth, but or at least this is in my case that when I am like spending way too much time on my phone, my discernment kind of like weakens. Yeah, it's not as sharp or as strong as in other situations when I don't use my phone as much. Maybe like what 30 30 minutes to 1 hour tops. Um, but if I watch my phone for like 4 hours, definitely I think my discernment is not sharp, and I think I become sort of like vulnerable of any attack from the enemy. And not only did like the lack of praying and lack of spending time with God, but because of that, I kind of started behaving, or yeah, just I was reaping what I was sowing. So if I was sowing, distractions or giving into my flesh, it's because I was, did I say reaping or sowing? I don't know. But because I was doing these things that clearly did not bring me closer to the Lord, then it was gonna show in, my life that I was gonna be less patient, like every day. Uh, Maybe I'd be like angry a lot of the times, uh, and I'd get like tempted really easy. I'd get mad really easy, and I wouldn't act like in a Christ-like way, which is what happened today. I'm not gonna get into these specifics as it's not really necessary. But yeah, I did something that it wasn't really Christ-like. I let my anger, take hold on me for a bit. And of course, it wasn't until after the conviction hit me that I realized, okay, because I threw this big tantrum, which I don't even remember why I did, and because I stopped praying as much, and because I maybe didn't do this, which now forms part of my like daily life, my everyday life, and among many others, then like flesh fleshly fruits or fruits of the world started to grow a bit, and without fully realizing it, I was turning from Christ. And yeah, I mean, and there's this, I think it's in Matthew, there's this verse in which I think a lot of you would be familiar with, that why do you notice the speck on your brother's eye when you can't notice the log on your eye? It doesn't go exactly like that, but the message is the same. That, I mean, you're here like, judging others, and you can't even see what's wrong with you, like, in the first place. And yes, for the past like 1 or 2 days, I was in this behavior that I was sort of judging others, and while I was in this attitude, in this mindset that even the Lord was against me, and that again, I had to do it all by myself, basically. And yes, it wasn't until I was starting to behave not so Christ-like that I realized, I mean, that's why I can't, the Lord showed me why I cannot stop, abiding in Him, seeking Him. The one who seeks shall find. He showed me why I have to keep seeking Him and keep being in His presence, keep surrounding myself with Christ. And why I have to be why I have to have this passion for the Lord. And no, I'm not talking like motivation, but like discipline. Why I have to be disciplined in the Lord. Because if I stop, then all these fruits that I gave up, that these fruits were rotting, like this tree that I struggled so much with Christ, like growing, just to, after a tantrum, just letting these fruits like corrupt this tree. So here we are. Um, whew. And yes, it sucks when the Lord is testing your faith. But again, it's necessary. There is a reason why He is testing that. There's a reason why He is testing your faith. Because either He's preparing you for something, or because He wants you to notice like what is wrong with you, what you can still improve on, which was my case. That I noticed that I could improve on my mindset, on my discipline. That if the Lord blesses me with something or gives me the privilege to do something, that I don't treat it as if it was all for myself. I mean, no, this is hardly for myself. This is for the Lord first of all, and I mean for you guys also that are watching this. But yeah, I mean, and there is a reason why it is often related to going through fire, because it burns. It burns your heart, and most of the times you get angry, and just it sucks. And then you see other people that that are in a totally different position, nothing like similar to what you're going through, and then you get mad because, okay, Lord, so why the heck? So you're not gonna put you're not gonna put them like in a test. Like, do you just want me to struggle? But again, just stop comparing yourself with others. This is way like it has been extremely normalized to compare yourself with others, that it's almost like an instinct, if not if it's not already is. Uh, yeah, if it isn't already. Again, this could be something you could work on, to like stop comparing yourself with others. In the bad things, of course. Like, for example, if we compare ourselves with like Paul, and we, be like seek to be an imitator of Christ like he was, which is not wrong. I mean, it's Paul. I mean, what? Um, yeah, that's like a good comparison, I guess. But it's really easy to compare yourself with other people in the wrong way. It's really easy, and since there are more aspects that you could be comparing yourself with other people. But yeah, I mean, this testing of your faith, these tests that the Lord puts you through, strengthen you. They make you, more disciplined, more. It deepens your roots. And yes, doesn't matter how much wisdom you have. Doesn't matter, like, I don't know how many verses you know, like top of your head. It doesn't matter like any other works. The Lord is still gonna test you, and you're not gonna like it, and it's gonna be hard. Doesn't matter like what like level you are, like how like like how strong your faith is. um you're still gonna be tested, and that's why it's called a test. I mean, it's not gonna be easy. It's not gonna be easy. And And it says right here, Psalm 37, which I kind of opened randomly, and I just like went on this, and I'm gonna read it to you guys, whether you like it or not. Fret not yourself because of evildoers, be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness. Delight yourself in the Lord, and he will give you the desires of your heart. Commit your way to the Lord. Trust in him, and he will act. He will bring forth your righteousness as the light, and your justice as the noonday. Be still before the Lord, and wait patiently for him. Fret not yourself over the one who prospers in his way, over the man who carries out evil devices. Refrain from anger, and forsake wrath. Fret not yourself, it tends only to evil. For the evildoers shall be cut off, but those who wait for the Lord shall inherit the land. In just a little while, the wicked will be no more. Though you look carefully at his place, he will not be there. But the meek shall inherit the land, and delight themselves in abundant peace. The wicked plots against the righteous, and gnashes his teeth at him. But the Lord laughs at the wicked, for he sees that his day is coming. The wicked draw the sword and bend their bows, to bring down the poor and needy, to slay those whose way is upright. Their sword shall enter their own heart, and their bows shall be broken. Better is a little that the righteous has than the abundance of many wicked. For the arms of the wicked shall be broken, but the Lord upholds the righteous. The Lord knows the days of the blameless, and their heritage will remain forever. Dang, this is a long psalm. Okay. They are not put to shame in evil times. In the days of famine they have abundance. But the wicked will perish. The enemies of the Lord are like the glory of the pastures. They vanish like smoke, they vanish away. The wicked borrows but does not pay back, but the righteous is generous and gives. For those blessed by the Lord shall inherit the land, but those cursed by him shall be cut off. The steps of a man are established by the Lord, when he delights in his way. Though he fall, he shall not be cast headlong, for the Lord upholds his hand. I have been young, and now am old, yet I have not seen the righteous forsaken, or his children begging for bread. He is ever lending generously, and his children become a blessing. Turn away from evil and do good, so shall you dwell forever. For the Lord loves justice. He will not forsake his saints. They are preserved forever, but the children of the wicked shall be cut off. The righteous shall inherit the land and dwell upon it forever. The mouth of the righteous utters wisdom, and his tongue speaks justice. The law of his God is in his heart. His steps do not slip. The wicked watches for the righteous, and seeks to put him to death. The Lord will not abandon him to his power, or let him be condemned when he is brought to trial. Wait for the Lord and keep his way, and he will exalt you to inherit the land. You will look on when the wicked are cut off. I have seen a wicked, ruthless man, spreading himself like a green laurel tree. But he passed away, and behold, he was no more. Though I sought him, he could not be found. Mark the blameless, and behold the upright, for there is a future for the man of peace. But transgressors shall be altogether destroyed. The future of the wicked shall be cut off. The salvation of the righteous is from the Lord. He is their stronghold in the time of trouble. The Lord helps them and delivers them. He delivers them from the wicked and saves them because they take refuge in him. So that was a long psalm. I did not remember it being this long, but yeah. Basically, when we seek the Lord, when we seek his presence always, it is when he changes the desires of our hearts, and again, we thirst for righteousness. We feel this incredible peace, and the Lord promises us to not forsake us, that he will always feed us, he will always give us bread. And do not be envious of the wicked, because the Lord is not with them. They don't have the Lord, nor the Lord has them. So why would you envy these people? Because I don't know, they have a bigger house than you, because they have a car and you don't, or because they have a better car than you, because they have a partner and you don't. I don't know, because they're better at something than you. Just anything that makes you feel worthless. Why would you be envious of these people that clearly do not seek the Lord, that are not righteous, that live for the world? And it's not clear at first glance. It's not. It's cloudy. But again, he is our light, so you could just seek it. How? This and praying and just abiding in God, keeping his commandments. He says, if you love me, you will keep my commandments. But yes, again, it's really hard. It's really hard to, just pass all these tests first try. It is, I think, harder even that recognizing that you are currently being tested. But if you notice or you realize that you didn't exactly pass the test, okay, get back up. For the righteous man falls 7 times but gets back up. The righteous do not stumble in times of calamity. Only the weak, only the wicked. And if you think about it, you really can't afford to lose the Lord. You just can't. When you have truly experienced, the Lord, when you stop being lukewarm, you realize that if you want to be successful, truly, you cannot afford to lose the Lord. You just can't. I mean, without the Lord, you can't do anything. And if you do something, I mean, to what end? It's all gonna rot. It's all gonna, turn to dust. Pleasures go away. Everything fades. The grass withers. The flowers fall. But you know what endures forever? This right here. Yeah. The word of the Lord endures forever. I don't know what verse is that. Yeah, I don't remember, but I don't know. But yes, if you're watching this and you are like struggling, let's be honest, if you are struggling in your walk with Christ, stay strong and stay strong in the Lord. It is only with His strength that He will give you that you will be able to endure these struggles, these trials, the testing of your faith. It is only abiding in His word, abiding in His presence, looking for Him, turning your face to Him always, having Him as the foundation of your life. It is only by doing this that you will be able to succeed. There's really no other way. Yeah, that doesn't cost you your soul. And oh my goodness, I forgot the verse. Oh wait, hold on. No. Mark 8:34 through 37. It's what I kind of added. It's like my, I guess, daily prayers. And it's really good. Yeah. I mean, of course, you just skim it. I mean, it's just going to be like any other thing you read. But again, abide in the word. Seek Him. You can't be given up. I mean, God will never turn His back on you. And if you say, "Oh, He did," well, it wasn't really Him. It's kind of 100% your fault. Yeah. Either you're doing something that is blocking or your blessing, or you're self-sabotaging yourself by giving into these desires of your flesh. By doing this, you are turning your back to God, or making it just even harder on yourself. So yeah, I think that was pretty much it for today. This was, I don't even remember what day this is. I'll put it in the title of the video. Stay blessed, stay rooted, and stay prayed up. Bye.